Good morning, ACF. This is Amanda Cook. And this morning I wanted to talk about Paul and his letter to the Philippians. The first chapter of Philippians is Paul expressing his joy and thanks to the people of Philippi for partnering with him in the gospel. He thanks the believers for supporting his ministry. Even while he was imprisoned, the Philippians were loyal and generous to him. Paul encourages these Christians by explaining that all of his suffering was done for a good cause, and even better, his persecutions and imprisonment has led to the spread of the gospel throughout the nations. And so for this, Paul is grateful. He fully expects to be released and to see the people of Philippi again. But you'll notice within this book that there is still a deeper foundation of joy for Paul. So let's read Philippians 1:6. It says, "Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus." We can have joy today because we know that God is still at work in his people, that God is still at work in us personally, that he is working to change the thought patterns that we have and our preferences for our sinful nature. Through this change, we start loving what he loves. The grooves in our brains are recreated to change those thought patterns, and he comes in and he mends our emotional wounds. So there is no greater promise than the fact that God will complete the good work in us that he has started. And it's nothing other than the new covenant promise that we read in Ezekiel 36:26 through 27, which says, "I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit in you, and I will move you to follow my decrees and be careful to keep my laws." Those are the promises that Jesus is giving us, that he who started a good work in us will bring it to completion, that he is changing our thought patterns. And for that, we can have joy in Jesus today. Love you, ACF.